Okay.
Hi, my name's Daniel, and I'm here with David Song from Daddy's Lab, and we're going to talk about a little bit of Daddy's Lab's concern for the future of coding education. It's something that they're noticing is going to become something big. I definitely agree as a teacher. That's something that I see moving in the future. So I just had a couple of questions, and one thing that I noticed: the future is moving toward automation and towards customization of our tools, our toys, and our overall lives. I think coding is going to be an important skill to have, and I wanted to know, how can Daddy's Lab's Gametube help with this skill, and how can it help a young student learn to code?
Yeah. I think GameTube helps children to learn coding in more interesting way, because GameTube have many various kind of sensor module. So with this sensor module, children learn coding in more interesting way.
That's right.
Yeah, interacting with physical world and virtual world.
That's right. They have it's like a controller. Being a controller, when I was a kid, I was really interested in programming games. That was my dream. I wanted to program games.
Yeah.
I kind of lost that dream when I was in high school and I started learning Visual Basic. I had no way to interact with my coding, and it's really difficult. It's really difficult to learn it, so it really discouraged me from coding. So I was wondering, how does GameTube help us to, bring those desires and what we want to code into a reality? How can we make games from GameTube?
Yeah, there's two ways. One way is make your own game, make your own simple game for yourself.
That's right.
And then you can download the game from Sketch website and just modify.
That's right. Yeah, and I think that's so cool. I think that's amazing. It gives kids a way to interact with something that they love. We see kids on cell phone games all the time now. There's lots of things in the future for coding. I wanted to know, why do you think coding is so important?
Yeah, in the future, all kind of service and human culture will be built on information, computed information in the internet.
That's right.
So, if a children can make a coding, then they will make more valuable service for human.
That's right.
Valuable
Yeah, I agree. It's a valuable skill to have, and especially that in such a technological world, it's going to be something that's definitely going to be required in the future. That being said, what is one thing that you really wish for GameTube? Like, what's one thing that you really wish GameTube would do?
Yeah, just one thing. I want children learn coding in more interesting way. Interesting.
Yeah, more interesting, more interactive, right?
Yeah.
More fun for them.
Yeah.
Hey, I really like this game. What if I could control it? I mean, it's similar. I did have a chance to look at it. It's similar with all the sensors. It's got more sensors than even the Nintendo Wii, which was quite impressive, and they work well, I will say. What is one of your favorite things about the GameTube?
GameTube is made by Arduino open source hardware. But many kinds of Arduino board is like the state of PCB. So I make a GameTube more friendly with children. The appearance and mechanic is very like a toy.
Yeah, that's right. It does. It feels like a toy, but it's still a serious Arduino board. It's still something that serious DIY enthusiasts can be excited about. One thing I did notice with Daddy's Lab that really got my interest as an educator is you guys are super concerned about the education of children and making it more interactive for them in different ways. This is a new idea. You have wind power, you have movement, you have a textile feeling. So I did want to know, are there any other projects that you guys are working on over at Daddy's Lab that we can be excited about?
Yeah, sure. GameTube is a device controlling virtual world with a physical sensor, physical various sensors. Our next project is controlling physical world with a virtual world like coding.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's really, really exciting. David Sung, everybody, this is really, it's been a unique opportunity. I'm going to try and see if he'll let me go into the lab and take some video so I can show you guys firsthand what the GameTube is going to look like and just some of the basic models. So I really appreciate your time and for giving me a chance to come and visit your lab and see what you guys are all about. It was really, really interesting and nice.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Yeah. Okay. So this is the GameTube itself. It's really, really light actually. It's really nice. And this is the program, the basic program I made in about 4 minutes with David Song's help. It's using all the values from the accelerometer in the coding itself. It's really neat to see it in live action and just to play around with it to show how it actually functions. That's a good sensor. And so this is just the distance sensor, right?
Yeah, distance sensor.